Ah, hello. The start of the season has arrived. We are here. And the biggest talking point right now for me is the fact that there is no Jadon Sancho in the Manchester United squad. Not there's no Jadon in the team. Jadon not being in the team is not really big news, but there's no Jadon Sancho in the squad. Jadon Sancho does not even make the bench. How do you compute that? I know there's going to be people who, for whatever reason, like Sancho and for whatever reason, don't like Sancho. I don't understand the people who don't like him. I think the media has done a lot to paint this guy in a negative way. But if you are watching preseason, seeing Jadon Sancho play, seeing Jadon start most of the preseason games, hearing all the news from Manchester United Football Club saying that Ten Hag and Jadon are fine, there's no beef, everything's squashed. Seeing what Jadon's done when he went back to Dortmund and how he played in the Champions League, seeing how we have been trying to play in preseason with Jadon, you'd be very surprised after seeing all of those things and witnessing all of those things. I think you'll be very surprised, even if you don't like Jadon Sancho. I think you'd be very surprised when you see that he doesn't even make the bench. And Anthony, someone who a lot of people have said has underperformed at United, he makes the bench. Scott McTominay, also a player that most United fans assume is leaving the club. He's getting sold in the next few days, right? He's on the bench. He makes the bench. So the idea that Sancho doesn't make the bench, it's very interesting. Very interesting. I'm one of those fans that after witnessing what I witnessed with this manager last season, my faith in the manager is very low. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those fans that wanted the manager to be changed. I wanted to change the manager. I wanted someone new, someone fresh with some fresh ideas. But since the club have come out, INEOS have come out and they've said they're gonna back the manager, I'm like, do you know what? Cool. You can't get him out. He's here for now, and I want what's best for the club. So I just hope that this manager somehow turns it around, stops playing that kick and run, end to end, open midfield, kamikaze, that sort of football that he tried to implement. It's not gonna work. So if he's a manager that can develop, that can change, can adapt and create and or try to build a different style of football, a more possession based football, then yeah, I'm willing to give him time. But I don't know. In fact, I don't think so. I don't think he's that sort of person. And like what this Sancho thing has shown me, because there's no reason for someone like Jadon Sancho who's better than Garnacho. Like if you don't think he's better than Garnacho, that's fine. That's your opinion. But he's better than Garnacho, and there's no reason for Sancho not to be in this squad, in a match day squad. There's no reason. And Anthony in a match day squad ahead of Sancho. That is insane to me. That's crazy. Even if you don't like Sancho, the fact that he's behind Anthony. I'm happy that Ahmad has started. A lot of United fans have been crying for Ahmad to start, and we finally have Ahmad starting. So well deserved. He's played well. Like I said before in my other videos, please check out my Ahmad Diallo video where I kind of break it down, his journey, his attributes, his positive attributes, negative attributes, where he fits in, how he likes to play, how we could best utilize him. So I kind of break everything down in my previous video. But I think most of us can at least admit that it's about time that Ahmad gets a go. In my opinion, he's been our best. He is our best winger. He is. I think he has the perfect amount of pace and power. I'm not all about pace and power, but he has a bit of pace now. Well, he's always had pace, but he's got a bit of strength now. Before he was very easily bullied. Now he's not easily bullied off the ball, and that's one thing that he's managed to get while being on loan at Sunderland, playing in the Championship. We know playing in the Championship is often a lot about your strength. Yes, technical ability is important, but you gotta be somebody. You gotta be somebody to play in the Championship. You gotta be able to handle yourself physically, and 100%, 100%. Like Ahmad has definitely toughened up, and he already had the technical ability. So I think he's now got that perfect blend. I think of sort of grace and skill on the ball, but he's also got dynamism. He's got the pace. He's got a bit of the power that you also need from to play in the Premier League. So I think he's now, especially at the age he's at, he's not as young as we think. He's not like he's 19 or 20. I think he's probably like 22, 23 now. So he's getting on. As we're now seeing United on TV, and United are now showing the 4 new signings to the club, which is quite cool. Yeah, but yeah, Ahmad. I think it's Ahmad is now ready for Ahmad. It's about time he claims that right hand side. That left hand side is still to be claimed. I'm surprised that a lot we keep saying this as United fans. It's all the same people. It's all the same people. We've got rid of everybody, and the only people that remain every time every single transfer window closes is Rashford and Bruno. They survived every transfer window for the last 8 years. Obviously, Rashford's been here for about 8 years, and Bruno probably has only been there for about 5 or 4, but they've been there for a long time. And I think because the team is centered around the way they play, the way that we play football kind of has to suit those 2 players because the hierarchy think those are our 2 best players. So the style of play that we adopt has to be has to suit Bruno, has to suit Rashford, which means it's very difficult for us to play a more possession based game with those players. It just really is. It just really is. It's difficult to play a more possession based game with those 2 because they don't play that type of game. So yeah, I just think it's just quite. That's that. I think that holds United back, and every summer those 2 survives a transfer window because the hierarchy. They're the most protected. 2 of the most protected players, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Do you know what? The more I think about it, like I said, I'm happy Ahmad starting. Bruno falls 9. I wish we were more on the front foot. I wish we actually started with a striker. I wish we either started with Jadon Sancho as false 9 like we did in the preseason games. That might not be my first option, but that is definitely a option. Like I understand Xerxes is not playing because he hasn't had any games. I get that, but Rashford maybe up front, maybe play Rashford. I just don't like this false 9 thing. I don't like Mount, Bruno and Mount together. Is no, I don't think they should ever play together. I don't think it's like 2 ends of the same magnet. It's like 2 minuses. It's not a plus or a minuses. It's 2 minuses. Or 2 pluses. It's like no, it's not gonna it's not even opposites. They're literally the same player, and neither of them can hold the ball. Like they're just not good together. I've not seen a game last season, and there've been few, but there's no chemistry between the 2. No, I can spend a whole hour talking about Bruno and Mount and how it just does not work. And the idea that we're starting with these 2 in the first game of the season, I think is criminal. I'm so surprised, so surprised to see Mason Mount in the first team. Mason Mount. Mason Mount. While Jadon Sancho can't even make the bench. This club, yeah, has. Do you know what? When you think about what's happened, this club has borderline abused Jadon Sancho. They've never treated him the way that, like, they should have given him number 7 shirt, and the club should have embraced him like everyone else, put him on all the adverts like everyone else, and protected him like everyone else. But for some reason, they've given him the Pogba treatment. They've never had him involved in any of the PR stuff, never had him involved in any media stuff. They never protected him. And they can easily protect players. Don't ever get it twisted, guys. The club controls narrative. Why do you always see pictures of Garnacho all the time? Why do you always see that picture of Garnacho, Rasmus and Kobe Mainoo standing together? Why do you always see certain pictures get posted at certain times? The club, with how they do the media, how they control, how they upload pictures, what sort of things that they tweet, the club controls the narrative. The club controls the biases. Like, it really does. So the club haven't protected Jadon. I hear people talk about is Jadon's attitude, and I'm like, what do you mean his attitude? What are you guys talking about? It's just what we've been fed by media that don't know anything, that painted a picture of this kid. And look, like I said, he doesn't even meet the squad. He doesn't even meet the squad. Like, the thing about Jadon Sancho, whether you like him or not, his technical level is better than most of the players at the club. His technical level is better than most of the players at the club. He's a better technical footballer than Rashford. Yes, Rashford is quick and Rashford is more dynamic, but Jadon Sancho is a better footballer. And I think I reached the point where I'm tired of Man United fans and Man United hierarchy destroying our better footballers. Like, Martial was a beautiful footballer. He was. Pogba, he was a beautiful When we Di Maria, when we get footballers, beautiful footballers, we tend, especially if they're foreign or don't look a certain way, we tend to underappreciate them and not treat them right, not treat them correct at all. We do this all the time. We love these pace and power players. We don't like technical football. When Van Gaal came and tried to implement a sort of a more patient tiki taka type of football, the fans didn't like it. The fans got restless because they got annoyed about sideways passing. Yeah, there was sideways passing because there was no. Sometimes there's not a forward pass on, and it was about keeping the ball. We don't like that kind of football. We don't. We like the go on, take your man on, son. We like that kind of football. We do, which means that there's certain types of footballers that we don't like, and I think Jadon Sancho comes underneath that type of footballer. Unfortunately, I reckon in the eyes of some Man United fans, anyway. That's what I think. But anyway, I'm trying not to be too negative going into this game, but I think I just needed to. I think I needed to get off my chest, and I think a lot of people will have their opinions. A lot of you guys will have your opinions on Jadon Sancho, but that's just my opinion. My opinion is it's a shame that I think it means he's going. I think he is going. Surely he is going. He's either going or this is a big disrespect. Or maybe the next match will be a totally different team, and Jadon Sancho will start, and some of these guys will be on the bench. I doubt it, but let's see, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Anyway, it's the start of the season. It's the start of the season, so we're gonna try to be positive. We got Mazraoui started as well, so that's a good thing. I think he's starting at right back. Yes, sir. Rashford, Bruno, Mount, Mainu, Casemiro, Ahmad. Do you know what? I've said my piece about Sancho, and I've complained about Mount and the way we're approaching this game, because I don't believe we're approaching this game as positive enough. But saying all that, the team that we have is still good enough to beat Fulham. It still is, and we have kicked off people. We have kicked off. Let's see what we're doing. Let's see what we're doing. See how we're playing. Oh, okay. Offside. I thought it was offside. Okay, guys, we are going to start off the season. It's here. We're still gonna be positive, even though this manager pissed me off. Let's start the season hyped up. Let's go. Let's go. What we doing? Almost a minute gone already. Oh, oi. Here we go. Okay. Hopefully Onana will have a good season as well. I know a lot of people think he had a iffy season last season. I think he started rocky, made a few mistakes, and he's probably gonna make more mistakes. But he ended the season really well. He kept us in a lot of games. He made some really good saves, and he just started to grow. He started to grow in his role. Like I said, the way he plays, he's gonna make more mistakes, and I don't think he gets down very quickly. I don't think he gets down quick enough for my liking, which will always be a problem. But he will save most of the ones that he needs to save and make a few mistakes, like a lot of keepers do. I don't think I just think his mistakes will be highlighted a lot more. I think he's gonna be one of those ones where once you check the stats, you'll see something different to what the picture or the rhetoric is about that player. One of those. Anyway, it's nice. Ball, Kobe, Rashford. Let's see if Rashford's gonna start well. All right, keeping the ball well. That's not good. That's not good, Casemiro. Be better. So we're also closing down really quickly. We still got four. We got four across the front line, so we're pressing with the four. Okay, Fulham played out nicely. I like that from Fulham. Okay, okay. So we got Mount and Bruno kind of playing. I reckon they're gonna interchange. Yep, Dallo left back, Masraoui right back. All right, Maguire, good challenge, Maguire. 4 minutes on the clock. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. Nothing really wrong with our shape per se. I kind of see what we're trying to do. Yeah. Oh, was that a foul? Come on, Mainu. You didn't need to give away that foul, Kobe. Free kick. Let's see what we're gonna do. Our first set piece of the season. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, the kit looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. This new kit. I might have to get this top. No, I'm joking. I don't know. I might have to get this top. I might have to. There we go. That's easy for the goalkeeper. Easy for Onana. Pass to Masraoui. Yeah, that was very quick thinking from the goalkeeper. We're probably going to see a lot of that, because Masraoui is technically sound. He's not Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He could dribble, he can shoot, he can cross the ball. He's good on the ball as he is off the ball. So hopefully we're going to be more balanced going forward, especially with regards to our fullbacks, because both him and Dallo can attack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Martinez. That's very, very, very scary. Wow. The way that Traore just flipping breeze past Martinez like he wasn't there. He just, no. That is, yeah, we need to be careful. We need to be careful because that can't happen. That can't happen again. Man just put on the burners. I went, no, come on. You just blew past him. Martinez looks, yeah, I've been told this. Martinez is not very comfortable on that left hand touchline. He's not. Let's just keep. I'm gonna look out for that. I'm gonna look out for that because it's not the first time I've heard that he's not very comfortable when he's pulled out wide. All right, follow your runners, guys. Oh, Cass got this nutmeg. Oh no, Traore blast over. All right, only 8 minutes gone, but I can start to see problems now. I can start to see issues and how they could unravel. Oh man, the way that Traore, the way, the way that Traore just ran past him. No, man, you can't. No, just I don't even know what to say apart from just no. Just don't do no. It's almost thing is he didn't even take that many steps to get past him. It felt like it took him 4 steps and 4 steps and he was already 2 yards ahead of him. I'm like, how? That's a little man thing. You can't get outpaced like that if you're a grown man. Not over that short period of time. It's got like if you're gonna like gain on him and be like 2 yards ahead of him, at least let it be over like a second. Not over like 3 steps. Oh man, it just made Lissandro Martinez look like a baby. That's what he babied him. He babied him. Yeah, this is not. So Fulham are getting back into this game, guys. And our back line is, in my opinion, quite deep. What do you guys think about the back line? I think we need to push forward. Oh, kicking flipping Kobe's stomach. Is that flipping egg? We got to firm that, young G. Got to firm it. All right. That's Mason Mount pressing like a crazy crackhead. And seeing that's what Mason Mount. This is what Mason Mount's good at. This stuff. Anything without the football. All the running stuff. He can do that. That's the only thing I see Mason Mount being used for. Yeah, there's no striker, there's no focal point, there's no one to bounce the ball off, there's no one to hold the ball. Mason Mount and Bruno are not gonna be guys to drop deep and hold the ball. They prefer to play facing the goal, not facing their own goal. You're asking both Mount and Bruno, technically, guys, to play with their back to goal a lot. You know, especially Bruno. Bruno's the one playing that false nine. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is not going to be an easy game. That's one thing. One thing which is clear: we're not being creative enough. We look very scared. We're not moving. We're not moving enough when we have the ball. That's one thing. We're not moving enough at all. Oh, good run from Ahmad. That's good. He was positive. Well done, Ahmad. Oh yeah. No, I don't know, man. It looks like he dived there. Mason Mount tried to Mason Mount tried to foul him. It still didn't work. Oh, oh, good save, Andre Onana. Good save, my friend. Let me see this penalty claim. Ahmad, good run. Ooh, no, nah. I knew it wasn't a penalty. Come on, Ahmad. That's not a penalty, son. It's not. Well done. Okay, corner. Let's go. No. He had a header. There was a header. There was a chance there. Let's hope. Let's hope if United don't win today, that Sancho's not going to be used as a scapegoat. Let's hope not. Right? Oh, that's nice. It's nice. Okay, well done, Rashford. I saw Rashford with the ball, and I saw Rashford running down the left, and I thought, yep, where's he going? Where's this guy going? I know this guy doesn't. I know this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's just doing. Rashford doesn't know what he's doing. He just does. That's Rashford. But he won a foul, so he won a free kick. So well done, Rashford. Because I'm thinking, where's this guy going? I don't understand. What's he doing? Okay, free kick. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. Who's taking this mount? Ahmad. Cass. What I don't. Thing is, I can probably explain to you guys most things in life. Yeah. But there's one thing that is a bit difficult for me to explain is why is it always Casemiro? I feel like it's always Casemiro that's on the end of these free kicks. And it's like 7 men. Yeah. Always like in position. And I feel like 60% of the time at least, yeah, he falls to Casemiro. And I'm like, how? Like he must position himself in the ideal position all the time because he just knows. Or he makes the run that's in the middle of the goal. Maybe it's the run that he makes. Oh, Rashford gave the ball to Traore and he's running out of defense. What the heck? No, no, be careful, Martinez. Wow. Martinez. Listen, he's lucky that it wasn't higher up the pitch. Martinez is in a good position because defensive line is so low that there's nowhere for like Traore to run past anyway. There's nowhere for him to really go. Because Traore needs space to run behind, and now there wasn't too many spaces there, so he's lucky. But listen, they might be fruitful if they keep plugging that, because there's something there. Martinez isn't the quickest, as we all can see. Oh, Mason Mount, come on, just be alert, Mason. Come on, flipping heck. Oh, Marcus. Your decision making, Marcus, needs to be so much better. That wasn't the ball that was supposed to be played anyway, man. That pass was never on. Just give it to Dallo. Foul Mason Mount. And yellow card. Mason Mount, why are you even playing? Why are you even? This manager is still trying to force this Mason Mount thing. He tried it at the start of the last season, and then the last season ended well. Apart from the FA Cup win, which for some reason to most Man United fans has glossed over the tragic league run, but last season in the league we were woeful, and this is how we started with Bruno and Mount together, and we're doing the same this season, starting with those two together. So this manager is clearly forcing this Bruno and Mount thing. But we've won the ball high up. Oh, that's not good. Casemiro, just understanding. This is the understanding. The cohesion just isn't there. Oh, offside. 18 minutes gone. What are you guys saying? What are you guys thinking of the game so far? We're not we're not balanced. We need a striker. We need. I feel like we don't even have an attack. I just feel like we have players who can run. I wish Sancho was part of the squad, man. At least part of the squad. It's so disappointing for me. I just want to see the better footballers play. And even if he's not starting, have him on a bench at least, you know? Oh, Bruno. Yeah, this is not yeah, this is not good football, guys. This is not good. It's very passive. Very, very passive. The players are not moving at all in possession. Oh, this is not that good at all, is it, guys? Okay, that's good. Oh, this is good. Keeping the ball. Keep moving, keep moving. Somebody come drop deep for it. Kobe. Yeah, man. Let's have a period of possession. The problem is, oh, Ahmad. Come on, focus. Focus, Ahmad. All right, Mason. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is not that great, guys. If I'm going to be honest, but at least we are getting into it where a lot of our players have now touched the ball more than 3 or 4 times, and confidence is important in the game. It's so important in this game, especially the first game of the season. So what I'm seeing is a nervous performance right now, a very nervy performance. Nobody wants to lose in the first game of the season. So, oh, Bruno, just give it. Yeah. But for me, I don't think the balance of the team is right. I don't think we needed to play Mount and Bruno. I think a lot of you will probably agree. I don't think this is Fulham. And no disrespect to Fulham, but I expect to beat Fulham with a more attacking approach. So I don't think we needed to play both Mount and Bruno. Yeah, I mean this also my issue with Ten Hag, guys, is the fact that I don't think this team doesn't look like it's well coached. Hmm. Boy, let's see what the chat's saying. First game, we are back. United should win this one. Yeah, I'm disappointed there's no Sancho as well. I agree, Bruno is not a false nine. I agree, he's not a false nine. I don't understand Bruno. I just don't understand this manager. Why is he? He's a pussy, man. He's a pussy. He don't want to play. He's just scared. He doesn't want to lose. So we're gonna get this kind of. He's gonna go from playing some crazy attacking football where there's no midfield, some 3-1-6, whatever it's called. He's gone from doing that to now I'm not playing no strikers. It's literally gone from one extreme to the other. He's like, listen, I'm playing with no strikers. There's two wingers and midfielders. Like this guy is. I don't get Ten Hag. Oh, all right. He's been booked. Mason Mount. Calvin Bassey. Yellow card, Fulham. That's the thing, man. Like, I haven't had no idea what kind of game this was gonna be until the starting lineup was gonna be released. Like, because nobody knows what's going on with this man. Like, this man just got no pattern of behavior apart from like doing the wrong thing. That's his only pattern, just doing the wrong thing. And I think this game could have been so much better. There we go. This game could have been so much better if the manager just was more positive, man. Oh, lucky Cass. Mm. It's so much better if the manager was more positive rather than them. He's clearly scared. With this is a very conservative, concerned lineup. I wouldn't even been too angry if I saw Rashford play up front and then start Garnacho. I wouldn't, I wouldn't be too annoyed. I think even that is better than this. I honestly do. Look at look at the camera pan to Rude Van Nistelrooy looking at the true United manager. Everyone keeps saying the same thing. He's the real manager. All right, now we're popping the ball around. All right, we're keeping the ball as well. So that was a better passage of play for me for United. And I think the whole thing about confidence and just feeling the ball and just feeling your way into things. I think that you know was what was going on. I think the players just needed a bit more of the ball. Needed sometimes all you need is one attack and then you come to life. Oh, mistake. Oh, Bruno save for the goalkeeper. Oh man, she probably should have scored there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I like the way Kobe just shifts his body there, just drops that shoulder. Oh, I like that pass, Mazarawi. Very cleverly disguised pass. He's already showing that. Listen, this guy can play ball, Mazarawi. I know a lot of you were crying about the fact that we lost Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and I like Aaron. I really do. I think he was a good player for us, Aaron. But if we want to play football, we need a footballing right back, a right back that can play football. And unfortunately, Aaron, he wasn't. He was good at tackling. He was good at one-on-one confrontations. Decent at other stuff, but uh, very poor at some of the other things that I think a fullback really should have. So I think we needed an upgrade, and I think Mazraoui is an upgrade. Yeah, I mean Bruno should have done better with that chance, to be honest. Oh man. Okay. 30 minutes gone. Yeah. The more think about that shot that Bruno had. Why did he try to shoot with the outside of his right foot? He didn't have to. Why didn't he and also he had time to just control the ball and steady himself. The more I think about it, that's a bad miss. It's a bad miss. Give it. Oh, lucky. That's a good cross, Dallo. Bruno is of 1 foot taller. No, I don't think. No, 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 Gary. That's not Ahmad. Ahmad can't get there. That's nice. Good, Ahmad. This is where we want to be. We want to be at the halfway line, defense of the halfway line. Martinez deep in their half. Keep moving the ball. That's it. We don't need to lose it. We don't need to force it. That's good. Okay. Ahmad providing options. Good. Yeah, good Mason. Don't need to force it. Cool, cool. Now we can learn to be more. Now we can get more intricate. No, Maguire. Oh, that's not the pass. Oh, give it to Kobe, Bruno. They're sliding through. What's wrong with this guy? It's there. Oh, well done, Casemiro. I like the way Masraoui is very, very cool and calm on the ball. Give it. Nice. Ah, Bruno, you gotta score that. Oh, you have to score twice now. Twice. You were put through. Come on. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh my god. How does he not score that? Oh, what a ball from Cass. Oh, lift it. Just dink it. Oh man. The thing is, he didn't even need to dink it. Just smash it. If he smashed it the way he usually smashes things, and when he smashes things, he usually lifts it anyway. He scores that. How's he not score that, bro? I just don't understand. Oh, so basically, oh, we're saying that it should be right now 2-0 to Manchester United. 2 goals. Anyone else in those positions, I can't say. Is it bad to say it? I reckon a lot of other players in that position, in those positions, would have scored at least one of those chances. And that's what I'm saying. It's you got to put someone who can finish on the field. Oh, Casemiro again. See, I told you, it's always Casemiro. Oh, so oh, be careful. Come on, we gotta do better than this, guys. Come on, man. Somebody look for the ball. Somebody call for it. Uh, Two chances fall into Bruno Fernandez. Unfortunately, he couldn't put any away. We got nobody. Somebody come towards him. Somebody, yeah, you guys. We got to move. We got to move, guys. They're gonna mark us. Okay. All right. We broke through the line. It's better. Much better. Move it quickly. Good. Okay. Do you know what? For the first time in a long time as well, we kind of look balanced on both wings. We kind of look balanced, guys. We kind of do. Well done, Marcus. And we kind of look balanced, not just because of the wingers we have now. We have two fullbacks that, in my opinion, can both defend and both attack at a good, at a high level. Oh, oh, Maguire's been booked for diving. I believe it. I believe it. Maguire's not an honest person, so I believe he would dive. Let's not forget, guys. You have to score. You have to score one of those two chances. We have to have the same energy. When people are missing easy chances, sometimes it's as bad as not scoring, conceding a goal. Mm-mm. Casemiro, Casemiro. Oh, all right. So let's say the first 10 minutes of this game was meh. Nothing happened. Both teams feeling each other out, end to end, scrappy. The next 15, 20 minutes was Aston Villa. Was Fulham. Fulham looked like the team that had the most cohesion, that had the most understanding. They passed the ball quicker. They were sharper. However, last, let's say, 15 minutes, United have got back into the game. Confidence has increased in the way that we are playing. We're moving the ball quicker. We are adopting different spaces in order to receive the ball rather than standing around, which we were doing in the first 20 minutes. We're becoming more comfortable on the ball. Definitely becoming more comfortable on the ball. So United are growing into this game, which is a good thing. But sorry, damn. Yeah, United are growing into this game, but it's still, for me, my standards, it's not good enough for me. What's going on and what's been happening? Offside. Hmm. I knew Bruno was gonna do something stupid. As soon as he got the ball back, I was like, as soon as he got the ball back, Bruno, I was like, this guy is going to lose it by doing something silly. Glazers in the house. We got the Glazers in the house, and we got the rest of the gang as well watching. You got Barella, Wilcox, and I think all these guys were also there as well. Oh, oh no, no. Yeah. Oh, underwhelming. We've been waiting months and months for this, guys. First half finished. I want to know what the energy is going to be like with regards to Bruno Fernandes. Two misses, two really good opportunities to score. It should really be 2-0, and he's missed them both. What's the energy going to be like? Listen, it's been some good and it's been some bad. Mazraoui, he's slotted in nicely, and he's own. This is just his first game, and he's already showed more competence on the ball than Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And I'm not saying Aaron was terrible for us. Aaron was good for us, but he just wasn't technically sound enough for my liking. There's too many things, fundamentals in Aaron's game that he just couldn't do. Simple as that. So I think we have definitely upgraded on him with Masraoui. The defense, apart from the first 10-15 minutes where we saw this kid, this Traore kid, just blow past Martinez like he was an infant, like he only just learned how to walk. It was funny. It was funny. I thought, yeah, we're gonna be in for a long, long evening. But since then, that hasn't happened. Martinez, you know, I think what Martinez is probably recalibrated. He's like, okay, cool, and he's like, oh shit, okay, cool, I've got it now. I've got it now. Next time, and the next time happened. Martinez is like, no, 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 we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that again. So he adjusted. He adjusted to his challenge, and boom, Dallow's Dallow. Dallow probably can do a bit more for me. Casimir and Kobe, I ain't got no beef with them. My beef really is more with the Bruno Mount thing. I've been saying it for most of the stream, most of the first half. It doesn't work. Yeah, I get it. They're runners. They like to run, but you don't need to respect Fulham that much. You don't need to start with a false playing the number. Bruno shouldn't even be playing the number 10 role. But to now play him up front, this number 8, this box to box midfielder, which for me is what he really is, or at least number 8, if you want to call. By a stretch, he's a 10, but just because he plays there doesn't mean he is. A number 10 is a Messi, it's a Neymar, it's a Ronaldinho. Those are number 10s for me. Like, yeah, Bruno's not that. So to play Bruno and Mount together is for me, is where we're fading here. I'm surprised about Sancho. Really, really am. I think I hope I don't obviously for my personal um standpoint, of course, I don't want Jaden to go because I love Jaden Sancho where he plays football. I love the way Jaden plays football. I think he's a good footballer. He's my type of footballer. However, if I was him, I would probably leave to not get into the squad on the first game of the season. Yeah, it and to be playing all of the preseason games. It's not good, not a good sign. So if I was him, I would go, but I don't want him to go because I do rate the footballer. I really do. I think he's been treated really unfairly. So that was very surprising for me. But I hope that United can, because now I know how we're playing. Now I know what the manager is gonna do this to. I don't know. Based on what I'm seeing so far, I kind of I'm trying to get into his head. I'm expecting better football, but maybe the football won't be so much improved. I mean, I don't think or I don't believe it can be improved that much given the players that he is playing. But we're hoping that maybe later on in the season or when Xerxes gets match fit, that this setup, this lineup is only really been adopted because Xerxes is not fit, for instance. And that's the reason. But yeah, the whole Sancho thing is just kind of like it's made me see this manager, or at least look at this whole thing differently. No. Anyway, guys, we'll be back in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So stay tuned for the second half, guys. I'll be back. And we are back. Any changes, any substitutions? Doesn't look like it. No changes. No? Smash a like, people, on your way in if it's your first time. Chill out, relax. Let's watch the game. Let's analyze some football. This is what this channel's all about. So, yeah, doesn't seem like this guy has done anything, made any changes. So, as we were, he must be happy with what he saw. Ah, as you were. I mean, to be fair, like I said before, we were starting to play a bit better. We're starting to move the ball better, quicker. And I always listen. You gotta move the ball with speed, and in order to move the ball with speed, you got to have a system. You got to have a way of playing. You got to be able to know where your teammate is, and all of that is cohesion, and a lot of that is on a training ground. So, in order to win any game, you got to move the ball quickly. That's like one of the basics. Move the ball quickly. If you can do it in one touch, do it in one touch. And we were not moving the ball quickly in the first half an hour at all. At all. But at least now we are, when we have the ball, anyway, we seem like we know what we're doing a bit more. But the setup is still not right. Oh, Mason Mount. You got to do better than that. You had the ball under control. Just look after it. Oh. Huh? Oh my gosh, Martinez, what are you doing? What was Martinez doing? Just clear it, bro. Yeah, what was he doing? He just had a little. He tried to pass it back to Masraoui in that position, mate. All right, corner to Fulham. Oh, that was not a good flick on from Iwobi. I'm surprised Iwobi's still playing football in the Premier League. I thought whatever team he's playing for would have been relegated, or he'd been signed by a Championship club. I'm surprised he's still here, man. Still playing football in the Premier League. Iwobi. Ah, why are you just running, Mason? Was that the pressing trigger? This guy's just running. I like people who work, but I don't like people who just run for the sake of it to try to adhere to the fans because they know, especially our fan base. Our fan base loves watching someone just run and run and run. Like we like to watch that sort of stuff, and we think players that do that usually have some sort of place in our hearts. Especially, we love when we see that. Oh no, Kobe's lost the ball. So a lot of players like to do that, but I listen. Run in an intelligent way. How about that? Don't just run for the sake of running. Like if you run a lot, but you never ever ever make any tackles and never ever win the ball, then stop running. Just stop running. Another corner from Fulham, so they've definitely started the second half better. What's the main news looking after this guy? Oh, all right. Dallo won a free kick there. All right, let's relax. Everyone needs to settle and let's get on the ball again because right now Fulham are the team on the up. Oh no, with the free kick then 49 minutes. Okay. Let's see if we can start playing some football. Pass the ball out from the back. Is that what? Something's changed in the way that we've set up. Maguire's gone long to Ahmad. Okay. So offensively, we're not that good. Even though, like I said, Bruno should have scored those two chances. Defensively, we haven't been the worst. To be fair, today. Oh, Martinez. Martinez hasn't had a good game today. He hasn't. Free kick from Rashford. Martinez, that was such a careless ball. Yeah, yeah. Traore wasn't gonna go down, but when he saw there was like four United players around him, he was like, "Oh, no, I ain't got no, I ain't got no." He was like, "No, this is long. I ain't got time for this. I'll take the free kick, thank you." Pereira, former Man United player, who's now found a home at Fulham. Is it me or this Martinez? Martinez has he got slower Martinez? I don't know because Martinez is just getting paced out by everybody. This is gonna be a good delivery. I can tell. Oh, well done, Onana. Oh, of course Mason Mount was gonna miss. Mason. I mean, it was the goalkeeper was quite close to him, and I don't think Rashford even meant the ball for Mason Mount. Another corner, we'll take it. Mount. Another corner, Bruno. I don't know, Mount. When I look back at that Mount chance, I'm thinking, could he have lifted it? It was because the ball was kind of behind him, so he had to sweep it. I don't know. Yeah, he's no, he should have done better. He should have done better, man. He should have. Oh man, Bruno, well done. All right, another corner. The crowd is now just erupted. They've come alive. 54 minutes on the clock. What? Let's see what happens. Is Casemiro gonna score a header? No, that. Oh, Ahmad, that was not a good corner at all. So Ahmad's on corners now, yeah. Wow, good ball, Bruno. Oh, lucky Kobe. That's a good move. That was much better, guys. That one touch football, that is what I want to see. That's what we should that's the kind of football, that's the minimum I expect. This kind of move, one touch, one then again. Everything was just quick. Once you've tapped into that, I want you to tap into that and I lock it in. That's the minimum now I expect. That sort of one touch football around the box. Shouldn't have gone. Oh, Maguire, come out to him. We are lucky that that cross to Traore was crap. Huh? All right, we got the ball again now. That wasn't good. We got to stop wasting the ball when we have it. Who was that to? Why did you do that? When you sometimes watch some players, right, and you think about some of the decisions they make, sometimes you just got to wonder, like, what is going in your head to make you think that was like even possible? What the heck is Maguire doing? Oh, I got Maguire trying to give it instructions and orders and whatnot, running down the right wing. Look at this guy. Go on, Maguire. Oh, handball. Looks like Xerxes might be coming on soon. Looks like Garnacho's coming on as well. All right. So it looks like a couple of substitutions are going to be made. Rashford tried to go down on the left hand side. I mean, Rashford needs to stop running in straight lines. Like, just be a bit more agile. Just dribble with the ball close to your feet so that you can change direction, so you can go left or right. Rashford just kicks the ball down a path and then runs to try to catch it. That's what he does. He's not really a dribbler. He's just a skillful, direct. A skillful direct player. That's what he is, really. Looks like Xerxes about to come on, I assume. It must be Mason Mount. It has to be. We pray that it's Mason Mount. Oh my gosh. So Ahmad's coming off. This manager is a coward. Out of the two wingers that we've watched today in this match, Ahmad and Rashford. Rashford is the one that needs to be coming off based on the performance for Garnacho, not Ahmad. This manager is gonna do the whole coward thing. He's gonna take off Ahmad. Mason Mount, yes, we figured Mason Mount was gonna come off, but I would have taken off Rashford, not Ahmad. It is what it is. I kind of figured that the manager was gonna do that. All right, so we've got Zexy on the pitch now. None of us have had any views of this guy in a Man United kit. We've not seen him play in any of the pre-season games. So Mount is out. Ahmad, as we, this coach, he's a chicken. He's shook. He's shook to take Rashford off. Anyway, we got Xerxes on the pitch. So let's see what's happening. First of all, Xerxes is not the smallest guy in the world. He's about 6'3" or something. Like, look at him. He looks a lot more imposing than you think he'd look. He looks very big. Xerxes. So let's hope that presence that he seems to have translates into actual physical presence and domination of defenders. That's what we want. You want him to bring others into play, hold the ball up, and help the team. Oh, oh wow. That would have been interesting. Flipping heck. Imagine if that went in. This overhead kick. Yeah, man. Mount didn't. I mean, Mainoo didn't want any part of that, man. He made. All right, corner. Let's see what's going on. Oi! That almost came all the way through. Once again, Casemiro was there. My Casemiro. Well done, Cass. All right. Casemiro so far, if I had to vote based on the 62 minutes I've just seen, he's the man of the match. Who's played better than Casemiro today? Oh, I'm about to say, imagine. Fulham are now making their change. Who's coming on? Oh, Smith-Rowe's going off. He's been alright, Smith-Rowe. I always said that Smith-Rowe was one of the more talented Arsenal youth players. Arsenal don't produce too many, but he's been one of the most talented ones that have come out of Arsenal's academy in recent years. And it's just unfortunate that his injuries have been so bad that he hasn't had too much game time, and he hasn't really. We haven't seen a lot of Smith-Rowe in the last 3-4 years. So I don't really care for Arsenal, but for Smith-Rowe, I just hope he, finds a home, a football home, and he can start playing some football. Oh my gosh. Oh, mainly, man. Kobe, come on. Oh, no. Unlucky Rashford. There's no one there. That's what I'm saying about Rashford. But Rashford would have looked up and seen that there's no one there. I wish he just didn't just go on autopilot, Rashford. Oh, well done, Casemiro. Oh, Bruno, man. Pass the ball. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Ah, we are lucky. I can't believe that they didn't make more out of that opportunity. That is a wasted opportunity. 2 against 1 against Harry Maguire. First and foremost, Harry Maguire's position or positioning was really good there. Like, you know, when you just jockey somebody in FIFA and you pick up the right position where they have to like make a dinked pass or do something extraordinary to get the ball through. That's what Maguire did. But still, man, all you had to do was dink it over Maguire's head. I reckon. I can't believe they didn't make. No, you didn't even need to dink it. You just need to just pass the ball like one half a meter to the left or to the right of Maguire. I can't believe. Yeah, we are lucky, and that's Bruno as well giving the ball away. Yeah, this is not the greatest game, guys, to watch. There's no, and especially in the second half, I thought we were gonna build. I thought we were gonna build on the first half, at least build on the end of the first half, because towards the end of the first half we were all right, but the second half hasn't been good at all. Hasn't really been, and we're at home. Let's make no excuse. We are playing at home at Old Trafford in the opening game of the season. It's just so sloppy. Yeah, we got to pass the ball vertically, guys. Finish! Ah, what a cross from Dallo. The first time we've seen that kind of cross all game. But he went on the outside, in swinging. Yeah, good cross. I thought Garnacho headed the ball, but it's a corner. Mm, Delit warming up. I don't know what Delit is going to do. Why a defender needs to be coming on the pitch. We need flipping. It's interesting. You don't even. We haven't scored a goal. And this guy doesn't even have Sancho on the bench. That's what I'm saying. Like, make it make sense. You haven't scored a goal, and you really didn't want Sancho on the bench. You'd rather be handicapped. Ah. Andres Pereira got the yellow. You shouldn't have acted out, man. You shouldn't have. Let's see some of your comments, man. Because this game is losing me. What do you think the finished scoreline is going to be? I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea at this stage. There won't be more than one goal scored by either team. So it could be nil. It could be 1-0, 0-0, or 1-0. That's what I think right now. Is United playing well enough so far? They're not playing well enough at all. That's the thing. This is not a good game of football. We're not playing good football. Like we've had good pos, we've had good possession in moments in the game, good passages of play within the game, but over 90 minutes, no, I haven't enjoyed this performance at all. It's been lackluster, lacking energy. There you go, Rashford's. Oh, Rashford. All right. Fulham on a counter attack with Traore. Oh, Maguire. You didn't need to give the ball away, Maguire. You are lucky, Kobe Manu, because that looked like a flipping Oh, this is not a good watch. 71 minutes, 72 minutes now. Yeah, this is. All right, Masrabi got there first. Oh, this game. It's not fun to watch at all. Yeah, I mean, I agree, man. This manager is on crack. He definitely could have used Sancho right now. Like, to not even have Sancho right now as an option is crazy. It's crazy. Oh no. Is it? It's four against. Is it three against three? Well done, Martinez. Cleared off the line by Martinez. Ah, Garnacho. Garnacho. Oh man. Oh, Iwobi did the wrong thing. Why didn't Iwobi? Iwobi wanted to pause his run, but I think he had to go to the near post. Iwobi. Oh, wow. Onana got nowhere near that corner. 15 minutes to go, and it looks like we're going to draw our first game. We've been lucky. We've been lucky as well, United. Another corner. I don't even understand what Garnacho was doing in that situation. He just got bullied off the ball, muscled off the ball like a child. Like, where was he running to? It's like these are the reasons why we lost games playing with these players last season. And because we don't focus on their weaknesses like that, we let them off. We let them off, and that's why they can keep playing. And players like Jadon Sancho can't even get in a squad. Jadon's not doing that. What Garnacho just done, he's not doing it. No, we are lucky. Bringing off Amad Diallo was not a good idea. We've got no our outlet on the wings now have just gone to zero. We've got no outlet on the wing, especially left hand side or right hand side now. So now the last 13 minutes, guys. We were all looking forward to the start of the Premier League, but as we can see after this performance, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a feeling it might be a season. Doesn't matter similar to last season, and it doesn't matter which what tools you give this manager. The outcome might be the same. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but based on this performance, I mean, to be fair, we do actually deserve to win this game. We had two really good opportunities that we should have scored. So it's not like we don't actually deserve to win the game, but the performance was not good at all. And taking Ahmad off right now is just for me it's weak from the manager. You gotta take you gotta take Rashford off. You have to take Rashford off and not Garnacho. I mean, Ahmad was having a much better game than Rashford, so I just think this manager is very he does a lot of things that I don't like anyway, and we can be here for all night if you want to talk about it. But yeah, I'm not happy enough with what I saw or what I've seen today so far. We've got just over 10 minutes left, but yeah, I need to see football now, guys. That's what I want to see. United. I want to see a United team play some football. Bruno, once again, straight at the keeper's arms. I think to myself, if you're a good pass of the ball, i.e., the ball goes wherever you want it to go, shooting should also be easy for you. I'm like, why some like I'm not saying Bruno's one of the is an amazing pass of the ball, but he's good enough to have more accuracy when he shoots. He puts a lot of power in his shots when he strikes the ball. There's not a lot of finesse. He's not aiming a lot of times. He's just smacking it as hard as he can. Which, for me, I mean, you can argue actually that sums up Bruno really in a way. But for someone who plays an attacking midfielder, there's not a lot of finesse or accuracy when he shoots the ball. So Maguire's going off. Delit is coming on for Maguire. And Mazraoui is going off for Johnny Evans. So Martinez is going left back and Dallo is gonna go right back while we have Dillit and Evans as centre backs. That's the only thing that makes sense, guys. I have no idea what's going on. What's this manager doing? I thought he'd be making attacking substitutions because we are drawing the game. This guy's and Mazraoui looked okay, you know. I don't understand what's happening here. Oh, this is rubbish. There we go. Casemiro is out wide. Right, ball in the air. Clip ball over the in the keeper's arms. Both Xerxes and Rashford were there waiting. Now Scott McTominay is going to be coming on as well. Ah, this manager. Ah, McTominay. Right, Scott McTominay. Is this what we're doing for Kobe? Kobe looks out of breath though. To be fair, but oh yeah, guys. I listen. This is your manager because I wanted to change a manager. That's what I wanted. We can give him gold, frankincense, and myrrh. We can give him all the gifts the three wise men gave Jesus. He'll never be Jesus. He's not him. I don't think this manager is him. I don't think this manager knows what he's doing. From the team that started, which was such a boring, weak team to start, to the subs that he's making, like It's just not good enough. He's taken off all the competent footballers. Actually, he's taken off Mazraoui. He's taken off Ahmad. Yeah, and he's taken off Kobe Minu, and he's replaced them with players that are not as competent technically, and he wants to win the game. He just fell over himself, Garnacho. Garnacho literally just step over and just fell over. This guy literally just did a step over and fell over and then banged the floor when he wasn't given a flipping free kick. Bro, you were trying to move too quickly. You can't move as quickly as your I don't know what you're when think about Garnacho, yeah, guys. The way he play, I like footballers who look at they know what they're doing, who play football in a graceful way. Footballers who have things under control, like a Thierry Henry, like a Martial, like a Messi, like a wherever. I'm not saying they're all the same level, but they just have a way of just dribbling with the ball, of moving. Of Ronaldinho, for instance, when Garnacho moves the ball, it looks like so frantic, and like his hands are all over the. I don't know what it is, but it just looks like, man, you look like you are all over the place. You don't know where if you're gonna go left or right. You look like you're just got some mad ADHD. Like this, that's how he looks when he dribbles. Don't shoot, Zaxi. Zaxi, well done. Well done, Joshua. Well done. We are lucky. Yes, Martinez. You gotta hug him. Hug that black player after what Argentina did, Martinez. But well done. I cross into the box. It looks like a toe poke by Xerxes, and it just squeezed in at the far post. Got the ball in the at the centre, spread it out to Casemiro, who played off. Yeah, he just stuck a toe out. I don't know if he meant this. Did he mean this? Let's watch it one more time. Do you know what? It is what it is. He knows where the goal is. Well done. Yeah, that's Xerxes' goal. That's Xerxes' goal. Well done. Well done. I like it. He's got the pistols. He's like bang, 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 bang. Done, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Joshua Xerxes. I don't want to see no Bruno and Mason Mount together. I don't want to see that again. I do not want to see that again. Good, good. Hopefully, this is the win, guys. Hopefully, Joshua Xerxes to the rescue. That finish was nice, though. Assuming he meant it, guys. Assuming he meant it. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, that's a nice finish. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Joshua Xerxes is a false nine. He's someone who can play that role. And he probably feels more comfortable playing that role. And those chances, I'm telling you, at least one of those chances that Bruno missed in this game, Joshua Xerxes would have scored. He would have. But let's pay attention because Fulham are still in the game. Oh, Martinez, man, why did you took the bait, man? Still, I knew he was gonna go down as soon as you touched him. He's not going anywhere, Martinez. Xerxes could have won the game for United. On his debut at Old Trafford. But yeah, that's how we do it, man. Well, I don't want to get too excited. I want to wait till these 4 minutes of extra time is over before we get excited and start celebrating. I don't trust this team, guys. I don't trust them. Fulham making last minute substitutions, trying to get something out of this game. Pereira's going off. Does not look happy at all. Ah, Xerxes, nice. Yeah, Xerxes good. Xerxes good. He's just technically on a different level. Ah, good cross from Bruno. Unlucky. Oh, Rashford. Oh, Fulham got a man over here. That's what I'm saying. Let's not start celebrating too early. All right, Cass got pushed, gone down. It looks like United have found a way through. I mean, even though Fulham had decent passages of play, they didn't really look like scoring. Apart from one or two moments when Traore ran past Martinez, and I thought, okay, cool, this could be a very interesting game. They never had many clear cut chances. So I'm not expecting anything drastic to happen in the last minute. 93 minutes on the clock. A minute left to go. United could have won the first game of the season. Start how you like to go on. Not the greatest match we've seen. We've seen a lot of these games last season. But a win is a win. Oh my lord. Garnacho. I knew Rashford was gonna pass it, but Garnacho. Oh, he swung, missed kick. Oh my gosh, Ahmad. I mean, Garnacho. That's the kind of thing where you can't blame the manager for something like that. That's nothing to do with the manager. Yeah, Xerxes is gonna be a gem. I'm gonna enjoy watching Xerxes. I can see his little touches. I can see his technical ability, his first touch, the way he controls the ball, the way he shields the ball. Yeah, Xerxes is proper. He's proper. And he has done it. He has done it. Joshua Xerxes has scored the goal to win the game. Manchester United won. Fulham nils. And this is my match reaction to the game. Listen, the game started iffy. It started really, really iffy. I was like, nah, this is smelly. No Sancho in the lineup is one thing. But no Sancho on the bench, okay, it must mean two things. He's either getting sold, we're selling him, he's going on loan, whatever, or this manager is taking the piss. Because I thought Sancho, whether you love him or whether you hate him, he was good in preseason. He was good for Dortmund. He deserves to at least, if not be in the first team, at least be in the squad. So to see Mason Mount and Bruno start together, that should be a crime. I do not want to see that again. We tried that last season. We tried that many times last season before Mount's injury. It did not work. Let's stop that crap right now. If the manager wants to keep his job for much longer, and I hope he does, stop doing it. Stop. It doesn't work. You don't need to play with 100 midfielders anyway. You don't need to do that. Not against Fulham, not at home. You can go on the front foot, start on the front foot. But that being said, he started Ahmad on the right, which we all wanted. And Ahmad on the right, he was good today. We saw Mazraoui's first game on the right as a right back, and he didn't look out of place. He didn't do anything wrong. He was very sound. He didn't put any passes out of place. He was technically sound. He controlled the ball, passed it, controlled it, moved past it, adopted different spaces and places. Technically sound. He looked like a footballer. And Aaron, as much as we love Aaron, he didn't always look like a footballer. You knew that some things Aaron just couldn't do. And Mazraoui, just in this game, he just made us feel so much more balanced. The goalkeeper now can, start attacks and go to his right and go to his left. And doesn't matter where the opposition try to press or counter press. We have a right back and a left back that can both play out from the back, which gives us a much more balance. And for once, our right hand side looked much better than our left hand side today, especially with Ahmad and Mazraoui on the right hand side. Like I said, I don't know what else to say about Mason Mount and Bruno. I do not want to see it. It does not work. Those two do not work. You can't have two footballers who run around like headless chickens playing together. Like Bruno was not good today. Let's talk about Bruno quickly. He was not good today. He cost us 2 goals going forward. He missed 2 easy opportunities to score. One of them, he tried to score by trying to do some outside of the boot right foot shot when he could have just shot normally, or when he could have controlled the ball. He had time, basically. He had time. And he lost the ball. He lost the ball in a very crucial moment where the opposition could have counterattacked and scored. So he did not have a good game. Mount did not have a good game. Rashford did not have a great game either. Apart from Ahmad, the front line wasn't that good at all. And I don't know why does this manager decided to play with the front players that he has. I've always said for a long time that Rashford, he's not the worst player in the world. Rashford is good, but Rashford now needs to be someone that we bring off the bench. Like for us to win the league, I'm telling you guys, a lot of you guys are not gonna like what I say, but for us to win the league, someone like Rashford cannot start week in week out for a title. Someone like Rashford does not start week in week out for a title winning side. Not for any of the Man City sides that have won the titles before. Not for any of the United sides that have won league titles before. He doesn't start every game. He's not good enough. He's not. So I think left hand side, especially with Rashford, is a problem. It's a problem because there's no planet, yeah. There's no planet where Rashford, if you just base the whole game, yeah, on what you've just seen with your eyes and just objectively, Rashford should get taken off before Amad Diallo. If you don't base it on history, if you don't base it on status within the club and seniority or whatever crap you want to crowd your brain with, yeah. If it's just based on what you saw in that game, Ahmad was better today than Rashford, but as usual, he was the one to go off, and he got taken off before Rashford, for Garnacho, and this is like, I don't like weak managers like that. It's like this manager's been given permission to bully some players, and given, I've been told never ever ever to fall out with other players. Is he's just, yeah. It is what it is. Xerxes though, if I'm gonna be positive, and today we got to be positive because at the end of the day we won the game. It's the opening game of the season. We didn't play that well, but we won the game. So we got to be happy. And Xerxes, when he came on straight away, I thought to myself, yeah, I'm going to be one of them guys who's going to feel sorry for Xerxes because he's going to be doing so much nice things. He's going to be controlling the ball and flicking it with his right hand side. He's going to be not making people. I can tell what sort of player he is. He's Martial's replacement, which means he's going to be saucy. And we can see so far his ability to understand what's going on around him, his weight of pass. One thing I've looked at is when he's passing the ball, what's the weight like? His weight of pass looks good as well. And that finish, I don't know if he meant the finish, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he meant the finish. That finish was really good. That was really good. That's really good self-awareness to finish like that into the corner. So he's already, just based on that and on that 10-15 minute cameo, he's already going to be, I reckon, one of those players that I like. He is. So it is what it is. There's reasons to be positive, obviously, the win. And if you watch football that way, if you only care about winning and you don't care about the whole experience, you don't care about what you're watching, then you're going to be happy regardless. But me, I want there to be, I want to be fulfilled. I want to watch good football. I don't watch football just to find out the result. Otherwise, I wouldn't watch it. I just find out the result and that's it. I watch football to be entertained, and today wasn't an entertaining day. It wasn't a day of great football from Manchester United, which is a shame because I know the football club and the hierarchy now they definitely want to see some good football. Of course they do. They do. They want to see more possession-based football. They must do. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ahmad, I'm glad hopefully he start the next game as well. I thought we could have lost the game when those changes happened. I really thought because the game was drifting from us, but Xerxes saved us. Xerxes saved us today. So hopefully we'll say that a lot more often. He's the striker, right? So we need our striker to score goals. So hopefully that's not the first time I say it. I mean, it's not the last time I'm gonna say something like that. So yeah, that's it really. So let me know what you guys think of the game, what you thought of the game. Who was your man in the match? For me, the man in the match is probably going to be, I'll give it just about to Casemiro. I know stupid people with an idiotic brain will be complaining about Casemiro's performance today, but Casemiro was my man of the match. But yeah, I'll say Casemiro was my man in the match. Yeah, we're top of the league. We're top of the league. I know it's a shameless thing to say because it's only one game and we're the only team that's played, but we're top of the league. United fans, be happy. This might be the one and only time we are top of the league. So cherish this. Cherish this. Let me see quickly some comments before I go. Orhan came up in the chat, said United's the better team. What a miss from Garnacho. Yep. Garnacho came on and Garnacho wasn't the greatest. But the manager has chosen his favourites. He's chosen who his four wingers are going to be this season, and Sancho is not one of them. So that's one of the negatives I'm going to take away from this game. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the show. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts on the game. We'll be back for the next game. Have a good day. Have a good week. And I'll see you guys another time.